Thank you for visiting this realtiva.com tutorial. This tutorial will go into detail setting up drip campaigns for lead capture forms. Drip campaigns is an automated process, so anytime someone fills out a contact form on your website, you can set the system to automatically begin a drip campaign. So really, with any of our drips, whether it's a trigger, whether it's an event, or it's just an automated drip, the first step is always going to be email marketing. You need to first create your drip campaign. And my suggestion always is just to always just create the campaigns as a drip first. So, you may have an open house drip, you may have a short sale drip, a seller's drip. So basically create your drip campaigns and your content first. In this particular case, we are trying to create a drip campaign for a capture form. So what I could do is I could take Old Friend for Sale by Owner, which is a drip that I've already created, and I know I may want to use this as a trigger, may want to use this as an event, and I may want to use this as a capture form. So what I want to point out to you is that once you have a drip in the system that you like and you may want to use in other places, you can click the duplication button, and that will duplicate this drip email campaign. So in this case, you might want to just say, this particular drip is a trigger. That way you could recognize it in the list, or you may want to call it a capture form drip. That way you can recognize it as a capture form drip. Or you might want to just call it a drip because it's an automated, and the drips are usually tied. Just a normal drip could be tied to an IDX, so maybe it's your IDX drip. That way you can get an idea of, when you're looking at these in the grid and looking at all your different types of drip campaigns, if it's a trigger or an event, or maybe it's tied to IDX or a capture form. So I wanted to point that out to you, that you can duplicate very easy and switch over these forms to different functions. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to the campaigns, and let's talk about the capture form drip. In this particular case, you'll notice that I've created 1, 2, 3, and 4 capture form drips. Let's go ahead and quickly look at one. Go ahead and click the edit button. I've duplicated another campaign, which was a short sale campaign. Now I've duplicated it because I also have a short sale lead capture form on my website. So I'm going to call this short sale capture form drip. And it is a drip because I do want it to be automated. All drips are automated. Triggers are not. Those are something you do manually. And events, those are tied to a specific date. So in this case, I'm going to use the drip campaign function because I want this to be automated. As soon as someone fills out my short sale capture form on my website, I want it marketing drip to start. So it's a drip campaign, and it's not my IDX. It's not coming from my IDX system. It's coming from a capture form. So I go ahead and click Save. I can go to my email list. I've already created emails in the list. So here's one of my messages, HTML or text. So I can do as many as I need on the different days, immediately, day 0, 1, 5, 8, 9, whatever days I want these to go out on. So now, as I've said before, in this case, I've created 4 form drips for my capture forms. So now, the next step after I've done that is going to be to go to Options, Capture Forms. Now I'm going to create my capture form. Okay, and in this case I've already created 3 here: an open house, a seller's, and a test form. So let's go ahead and go to the open house form. And I don't know, maybe I'm using this open house form on my laptop at an open house where people come in and sign in directly at the open house. So I'm going to go ahead and call the form open house form. I know that it's coming from my form contact page. That's the lead source. I'm going to skip through a little bit of the setup as far as centering and pixels, but what we're also going to do is the lead type, the opportunity type. This is coming from my open house, so this is a purchase opportunity. People trying to buy something. We have buyers coming in, so it's a purchase opportunity. And as I said before, I had 4 form drips that I've already created under email marketing. And because I've done that there first, this drop down for the type of drip campaigns I want to tie this form to are already populated. And so because this is open house and I've already created a drip, an open house capture form drip, I'm going to go ahead and click that and tie this form to this drip and go ahead and click update. So now anytime someone visits my website and fills out an open house form on my website, automatically this drip campaign, open house capture form drip, is going to start with it. So now I've tied a capture form to specific content within a drip campaign. And that is how you create a capture form drip campaign. Let's go ahead and go to one other thing since we're here, just so you can kind of get an idea, just for future knowledge. If I go ahead and go to opportunities and I click on an opportunity, I'm within the opportunity. So this is the opportunity view because I'm in an opportunity 110. If I want to go up a step and look at the full contact record, because every opportunity is tied to a specific contact. So in this case 3030, it's a test account, so that's the contact's name. So I can come in here, I have categories, tags, everything associated with this. If I want to reassign this lead to someone else in the office, I can. Do not contact, birth dates, company names. But I already have drips running, so what I want to do is I just want to check and just take a look. I'm not sure on this lead if there's anything as far as drips happening or triggers. So let's just go ahead and take a quick look at email marketing. So I'm in email marketing. Oh, look, I sent out an event campaign to this person that's already been sent out, and it was for a wedding anniversary. And there was the subject. There is the time it went out. Now, coincidentally, if I have a trigger running or an event running that I want to cancel, I can always take a look at the scheduled campaign, see what's running, and if I want to stop a campaign midway through, whether it's an automated drip or a trigger, I can always go to stop all emails, click that, and it will stop this drip or trigger from happening at the point that I stop the emails for this specific opportunity contact. So I also wanted to make sure that you know that if you start a trigger or a drip campaign, an automated drip, that you can stop it for a specific contact or opportunity. Okay, so at this point I think we've gone over in depth how to create an automated drip campaign for a lead capture form. If you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to contact us. We're here to help.